If you own XRP, then stop scrolling right now, because what I'm about to share with you could completely change the way you look at this entire market. There is something massive happening behind the scenes with XRP, and most people don't even realize it. But once you connect the dots, it becomes clear. XRP is being set up for something absolutely explosive. Let me break this down for you step by step, because if you miss this, you'll be the one left on the sidelines while the smart money quietly positions itself. We've seen whales moving insane amounts of XRP off exchanges, billions of dollars worth being transferred in the dead of night. And it's not retail, it's not small investors. These are institutions, the kind of money that doesn't move unless something big is coming. Now ask yourself, why would these whales be moving so much XRP right now? Why the urgency? They know something the average investor doesn't, and that's where it gets interesting. We are in a moment where regulators, governments, and banks are all circling XRP. Just think about it. The lawsuits, the courtroom battles, years of back and forth. Why? Because XRP threatens the very system they've relied on for decades. But here's the kicker. XRP isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's gaining more global adoption by the day. We're talking about banks in Asia, Europe, the Middle East, all testing and preparing systems built on RippleNet and ODL. You're starting to see the bigger picture, right? This isn't just about speculation. This is about the foundation of the future financial system. Now here's where things get wild. Have you noticed how certain media outlets have suddenly stopped attacking XRP? Why would that be? For years, it was XRP is a scam or XRP is dead. But now, silence, or worse for them, subtle hints of support. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens when the narrative is B. But here's what most people don't understand. You don't get that kind of explosion without a supply shock. And that's exactly what's brewing right now. Exchanges are losing liquidity. Whales are taking XRP off the public market. Supply is drying up while demand is quietly building. That's the perfect storm. And when demand finally hits, there won't be enough XRP left on exchanges to satisfy it. That's when we see life-changing price action. Let me put it like this. Every bull run has its superstar. In 2017, it was Bitcoin. In 2021, it was meme coins. This time, all signs point to XRP. Think about it. While everyone was distracted by shiny objects, XRP was fighting its battles, laying down infrastructure, and connecting with banks worldwide. They've been building in silence while the rest of the crypto world was chasing hype. And history tells us, the ones who build in silence usually deliver the biggest shocks. So here's the real question. Are you going to wait for the mainstream media to tell you what's already obvious? Or are you going to see the writing on the wall now, before the floodgates open? Because mark my words, when the announcements start coming in, when the headlines flip, it'll already be too late to position yourself. The big money will have already moved. And that's why right now may be the last chance to act before XRP goes from being a controversial token to the centerpiece of a global financial reset. Think about it this way. The next time you see an XRP whale transfer hundreds of millions off an exchange, ask yourself, do they know something you don't? Because if the answer is yes, then you have to decide. Are you just going to watch from the sidelines? Or are you going to be ready when XRP finally does what it's been preparing for all along? The choice is yours. But one thing is for certain, something massive is coming, and XRP holders are